All right, we're going to get this rolling. Hey, everybody, welcome to this CTFO Zoom event. My name is Adam Levy from Canton, Connecticut. So glad to be with you today. This is Tuesday Night Live. We do it every Tuesday night, live at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the corporate event, the corporate Zoom event, happens at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. That's at ctfowebinar.com. You're not going to want to miss that. It should be a good one tonight as well. Well, listen, I just have a couple of things that I wanted to cover, and then we'll open it up, maybe get some questions answered and things like that. But I got to tell you, it's a really exciting time to be involved in CTFO. We've got a lot of great things that are about to happen. This coming weekend on Saturday, you're going to want to make sure you're registered for the big launch event that's happening. We have a Super Saturday event. There is a link on Biz Builders and or in many of the emails that you've probably gotten from the company, but be sure to register for that. There's going to be prizes and things given away, but they're going to be announcing one of the products that I know is being launched is this new sleep product. And I got to tell you, I had a great conversation with David D'Arcangelo, our Chief Science Officer, about this product the other day, and I'm telling you, I'm blown away. A naturopath has developed this product with David. It's got not 7 as previously understood, but 10 different botanical ingredients that are going to be amazing for sleep quality. Of course, I know of a few of them. CBD is obviously one of those ingredients, but also an ingredient called Sensoril, which I've always been a big fan of. You can find the Sensoril in our Extreme Shake, which is an incredible ashwagandha, a patented ashwagandha that does such great things for stress and anxiety. And it just really relaxes you in the body. And, you know, most of us are getting a dose of that, a therapeutic dose of that when we have our Extreme Shakes. I had one for lunch today. And so, you know, throughout the day, you know, it just calms you, which is really nice. But most people aren't drinking shakes at night. So great idea to add that Sensoril therapeutic dose of that into this new product, this new sleep product. And I believe the name of it is Sleep All Night. That's the name of the product. And anyway, this is going to be an exciting thing. You know, it's such a huge industry. You know, sleep supplementation is expected to grow to $118 billion in sales by the year 2030. That is the deal with what's happening with the sleep aid market. It's such a large market. I know right in my own household, my wife Lisa has challenge sleeping, and not always just getting to sleep, but staying asleep. And I know everybody knows somebody who gets up many, many times a night or has trouble getting to sleep. And this is a product that will not only have melatonin in it, but it will have a time-released melatonin. So not only will it help you get to sleep, but it'll help you stay asleep. So I've just mentioned 3 of the 10 botanical ingredients that are going to be found in this new product. And you're going to learn more about that on Saturday. So be sure that you register. And again, on Biz Builders, I put a registration link on the Facebook group page. So you want to make sure you plug into that. All right. I want to cover something real quick here, and then I'm going to open it up. But I've been thinking a little bit about this. You know, I got up yesterday, and you know, it was a Monday, and after a long weekend of you know, craziness and just a lot of things going on here at the house. And you know, there's just some times when you wake up and you don't feel like doing anything. Everybody ever notice that? You have some of those days where you're just like, you know, I'm not motivated, I'm not excited for whatever reason, and we all go through things like that. And the topic I want to talk about is dwell time. And it's something that I heard today, and I thought this was a great concept. And the challenge is that I'm generally an optimistic person, but, you know, I have days just like everybody else. I'm human. And the challenge is that most people, their dwell time, you know, they have things that are happening that negative in their life or whatever. And instead of spending the appropriate amount of time on it, it takes a lot longer. There's some things that, you know, bother me for 6 seconds, and some things that'll bother me for maybe 6 minutes. Other things, maybe it's a 6-hour problem if it's a really big deal. Every once in a while, if there's something really crazy going on, maybe it's 6 days. But for most people, or a lot of people, something that, you know, gets them down, maybe it's getting them down for 6 months, instead of 6 hours. Or maybe they're holding on to something for 6 years instead of 6 days. And that's a challenge. So, you got to look at what things are stopping you in your life and take a look at that dwell time. How long are you spending on that negative stuff, the things that cause anxiety in your life, cause problems to happen in your life, when probably, if you were more optimistic, if you just held it differently in your mind, it'd be something that maybe was only worth about 6 seconds or 6 minutes, or maybe 6 hours. But mostly you can get through things a lot quicker if you've got the right mindset. And for me, the thing that really switches it on for me and changes that for me is getting into action. I got up this morning, completely different attitude, and I went out and just really started hitting the phones and reaching out to people. And I've got several appointments to talk to folks tomorrow about our business. And I just connected with old friends and people I haven't talked to in a while. And for me, that's what works for me, is getting into activity, making something happen, reaching out to people you haven't talked to in a while. And it changes your mindset. It changes everything when it comes to negativity and being stuck. So anyway, I just wanted to point that out. That's what works for me, is getting into action. I'm sure you all have tricks to get into action for yourself, or to change that mindset or that dwell time, so that you're not, getting bogged down by negativity. And there's plenty of that going on in the world today. So you want to have a good perspective. Make sure that you consider the dwell time on the amount of time you're spending on stuff. Because if you look around, there's a lot of negativity out there. You got to make sure you put the positivity in, and you're not getting bogged down for 6 months, 6 years on issues that frankly, if they came across my desk, it'd be more of a 6-minute deal. So with that, I do want to open it up. Let's see if there was anything else I wanted to cover on our sleep product. Nope, registering. Yeah, I think we're in pretty good shape. But I got to tell you, 70 million Americans suffer from chronic sleep problems. And we're about to come out with a solution that is going to be a rock star solution. They've been working on this product now for over 2 years, and they've got something I think is going to be really, really exciting for a lot of people. So with that, I'm going to open it up. Again, I thank everybody for hopping on here. And if you've got, let's see, I'm going to call on a few folks here. I know that Michael, you've been crushing it, reaching out to a lot of people. Maybe you can just share some of the things that you do to kind of, decrease your dwell time.
Well, Adam, I know exactly what you're talking about. For me, I get up every morning, and the first thing I do is I come to my office, after taking a shower and with a good cup of coffee, and answer my emails and send out any emails that I need to send out. But as I do that, I'm always listening to something like Tony Robbins or Ed Mylett, which is somebody that I just started listening to and actually bought a couple of his books. But no, things are really, really, really hopping. Things are really moving, and I'm really having a tough time keeping up with the reels, believe it or not. I signed up another gentleman today, and matter of fact, Jennifer, everybody say hello to Jennifer that's here, Jennifer Clay. She's new to the team, and she got started with the silver, and she's really excited. And I've been working with her for the last couple of days, and we're going to see if we can possibly replace an income here in the near future for her. So that's about all I got to say for the evening.
Well, congratulations, Michael and Jennifer. Congratulations on starting as a silver. That is awesome. You are positioned to earn more money by starting that way. And I know you're going to be excited when you get to try these products as well. It's just they're life altering. People get such amazing results with our products that they tend to stay on them, and that's one of the things that I always notice. I mean, I notice it mostly on Wednesdays, because that's payday, right? It's kind of like a way to keep score of how things are going, right? And every Wednesday, you get those messages that you've been paid. And the thing that I noticed the most about CTFO and these products is that people stay on them. Once they find a product or two or five or whatever that they fall in love with, they tend to order them over and over and over again, and they stay on them, not for just months, but for years at a time. And really, isn't that why we're doing this? We're doing this for a true residual income, something that we can count on month after month, year after year, getting paid for something tomorrow for something that we did yesterday. And that gives you the freedom of choice. That gives you the ability to have choices in your life that most people never get to have because they are continually just trading time for money. And if you are doing that, and that's the only way that you're able to earn an income, there just isn't enough hours in your day to earn the kind of money and to have the kind of lifestyle and choices that you really want to have. And so this is a great vehicle for that. You know, you find the ones that make a difference in your life, you share those with others, and you share those stories with others, and before you know it, they grab a hold of it, and they find the ones that make a difference for them, because we've got something for just about everybody. And you know, it eventually equates into a very significant income, especially if you treat it like a business. And that's the key to it. You got to treat it like a business. If you treat it like a hobby, it'll pay you like a hobby. I don't know how many people have hobbies, but they don't pay that well. Businesses pay you much better. Okay, let's see. Jane, how you doing out there? Why don't you share a thought or two about what's going on for you?
Okay, well, I made it to the beach twice today, Adam, in the morning and this evening. And I'm with Robbie. We're doing our walk in the backyard here. And Bella's right here too. That's Bella. She loves her CBD. And so this evening, well, this morning I met somebody outside of a restaurant, and you know, I got his number and everything, and I went to text him my website. My phone is so full, I couldn't even send him my website. So then I spent 4 hours in the emergency room with Robbie because he can't talk right now, so I can't hear him, like
Okay.
difficult. So I did that for 4 hours. We're still trying to figure it out. And so then I went back down to the beach again to unwind from the hospital visit. And then, so I met 3 people. I was neck high in the water. I met this one girl. I parked my bag next to hers. And then I didn't know her name yet or anything, but then went swimming. And then I met her in the water with her son and her dog. Then I met this other guy. And basically I did a trifecta. I met this guy, and his name is Daniel, and his dog's name is Benny. And then I got his email, you know, because I'm neck high in the water, right? So he didn't want to give his number. He wanted me to get his email, and it's an easy one. So I wrote that down when I got back in my car. And then I was talking with Daniel after I got off on the sand, you know, up to the sand, and some lady overheard us talking, and she just come in on the conversation, and she was a little bit lit, but anyway, I had my business cards. I gave her that, so she dialed my number. So I got her name. Her name's Jules. I got her number, and so I'm still in the process of sending them all tonight. And then this other girl, the one that I parked my bags next to, so we were walking off the beach together, and so I said, do you know anything about CBD? She said, yeah, my dog takes it. I'm like, wow, bingo. So anyway, I memorized her phone number, and I wrote everything down in the car as soon as I got in the car. Well, Jules already called me, so that was helpful, because three is tough to put all in the brain at the same time, you know, to memorize everything. So
Jane,
yes,
you're incredible. What a day you had. So talk about dwell time here for a second. In the morning, you're in the hospital. You're in the hospital in the morning. By the afternoon, you're on to recruiting 3 more people at the beach. And that's, you know, a beautiful example of not spending too much time on stuff that you don't want to spend too much time on, right? Fantastic. Appreciate you. Thanks for sharing.
I'm going. I'm a mover and a shaker.
I'm with you.
Come on now.
All right. Well, hey, let's see, Dave.
Congratulations. Congratulations to that lady with the silver.
Oh,
What's
yeah,
her name again?
Jennifer. All right. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Jennifer. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Dave, how's it going tonight?
It's going good, Adam. How are you?
I'm doing well, my friend. Tell me what you do about dwell time. How do you get past something that should only take 6 seconds and it ends up taking 6 hours or 6 days?
I know. It's called the Stillman method.
and please elaborate.
Basically, I got a box of business cards, and I pull out a couple that speak to me, and I call them up, saying, "Hey, just checking in with you, wondering how the economy is affecting you. We talked about a home-based business and a wellness products. Got a great opportunity. If you have a moment, return my call." You don't know, you're casting out there, seeing if the feedback comes in, but that's one thing I do to stay in the game.
Awesome.
Fantastic. Well, hey, that's all. That's what it takes. And like I said today, I just started reaching out. I sent out, a couple of dozen messenger messages, and I just reached out to people, and people got back to me. And I let them know about the launch that's happening. That's the thing I'll want to make sure you all point out is that this Saturday is that launch event. If you just send out the link for registration, I'm just saying, hey, how's it going? New sleep product launch, or I'd say something like, how's it going, Judy? Hope you're well. New product launch, new sleep product launch Saturday. Here's the link. Get registered. Right, it's free, and that would be in the text, and I would just copy and paste that and just change the name. That's it. So I'm not, assuming that everybody knows that Saturday we're having a big launch event, right? I want to make sure. So I'm doing that to people in my organization, people I haven't talked to in a while, right? I'm just like, doing all that and then starting conversations with them as they're responding back. And, you got days between now and then to take advantage of this timing. These windows only happen every once in a while, and sleep is a huge issue. If you send it to enough people, they're going to say, hey, wait a minute, I have trouble sleeping. Or my wife has trouble sleeping, or my spouse has trouble sleeping, and you're going to find somebody who might be open to learning more. Great job on that. Appreciate it. Hey, Judy, are you out there? I haven't talked to you in a while. I was wondering if you could maybe share some things with people, maybe which products you're using that you like the best.
Oh, you know what? I'm cooking dinner, so I had you muted there, and then I just saw that I should unmute. So
Well, we got you now, so go for it.
yeah. Well, my favorite product is the shake. I love the shake. I've taken that shake for what? I don't know. When did it come out? 3, 4 years ago, 5 years ago, however long. I love it. I like the Bliss. Oh, I take the 500 CBD drops, and I'm very much looking forward to the sleep product because I do have a little bit of trouble sleeping. It seems better now, but just ever since Bill has been gone, that is one issue that I've had that's really hard. And so I'm really looking forward to that. And I know there are a lot of people that do have problems with sleeping and staying asleep. So that'll be great. So I'm signed up for the get together on Saturday, and I'm looking forward to that. So, gosh, I don't know what else to say. You kind of got me off.
Well, Judy, I know Bill would be really excited to see you getting more sleep, and we certainly miss him. And I'm just so glad that you're plugged in and getting such great results. And yeah, you have been using the shake for a long, long time now.
For a long time, yes. So anyway, it's really nice to see you. I've been kind of preoccupied as far as the dwelling on things. I probably do what you said. That you learned is that to just get busy. And so every morning when I'm having my coffee, I make a list of the things that I want to get done that day. And that seem that important. Now, I don't always get all of them done, but if I happen to be having a sad day or something serious is going on, I do allow myself, a few minutes or 10 minutes or 15 minutes to kind of think about it and balance it out in my mind. And then I get busy with my list of stuff that I want to do. And I agree. Once you start doing something, it's almost like you get a renewed energy and motivation to do the next thing on your list. It makes you feel good that you got that one thing done. So let's get another thing done. So it's nice that you said that.
Well, I appreciate that, Judy. And I'm a big list person myself. And I love that you do it with your coffee every morning. It's a great habit to get into. And you may not get it to everything on the list, but you know, the fact that you get to one and then the next, and then the next, sometimes you're just like, hey, this is fun. Let's just check these off, get it done. And it makes a huge difference. So I appreciate you sharing that. Big fan of the list.
Okay, is there a possibility I can share something before I leave?
Yeah, please go right ahead. We want to hear from you. Let's hear from you, Jennifer.
Okay, first of all, I want to say I thank Mike. Well, first of all, if I wouldn't have seen the thing on Facebook, I wouldn't have been in contact with Mike. So I really thanked him and appreciate him for being there at that moment, because I'm looking for a way to stay at home because I have a special needy child. So I need to be at home. And one thing he told me to do, and I did it. And it was this one female at my job, and she's like, girl, I got to lose this weight. I'm like, what? You say you got to lose that weight? Girl, hold on. Give me your number. I'm going to send you something better. she said, Jennifer, Jennifer, is it going to work? Girl, try it. If you don't like it, let me know. Okay? I said, you don't have to do too much or nothing. You don't have to add no fruit. If you wish to do so, you can, but you don't have to add no fruit to the shake. Just take it. She said, girl, I done picked up so much pounds. And I'm like, yeah, you did. No offense. But I was like, yeah, you did. So she said, yeah, send me the link, Jennifer. I'll definitely look at it. I'm like, okay. I sent her the link. So I don't know what's going to happen, but we'll see. So, and it was thanks to Michael. We just had that conversation today. And he said, whenever somebody talks to you about something, get their number. Girl, put your number in my phone. I got you. You know what I'm saying? And I sent her the link and everything. She said she's going to look at it. I said, I want you to go through that. I said, I want you to go through it. I said, I want you to even watch the videos. Learn the product before she gets to the bottom, right? I said, learn the product. See what you like about the product. And I said, girl, and then select what you want. But I tell you, that shake you take, you would be in business. And she's like, okay, Jennifer, I am. I was like, oh, Mike, look, I just did it. It was
fun,
though,
right? It was fun.
Right. It was right. It was really fun. And I thought about Mike when he said that, and I started laughing at it because it worked, you know. And, you know, when people are so self-conscious about themselves and what they want to do, and if you're trying to help them, and like I told her, it's a natural product, but the thing is, it's not going to hurt you. So give it a try. You know what I'm saying? And she said, Jennifer, I will. I said, girl, look, do it, okay? Just do it. And you'll be happy. Trust me. And she said, okay.
Hey, Jennifer.
Okay. Huh?
Jennifer, I want to tell the group something about you, if you don't mind.
Okay.
Within less than 24, actually was within less than a half hour of her becoming an associate with CTFO. I think it was maybe 10 or 15 minutes or a half hour later, she had signed up her first 2 associates all on her own and got a silver pack. So she's, I think you can all see she's really coachable and she's pretty excited about what we're getting ready to do here. We're going to do some good things with her.
Jennifer, I'm excited for you. Congratulations on those first 2. And I can tell that you're going to be pretty damn good at this.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You know, you just keep that energy up. And here's the thing. People join you before they join the business. And I would want to join you. You got the excitement. You got the passion. And I think you're going to help a lot of people, and you're going to help yourself in the process. And I'm really excited for you. So congratulations and welcome.
Thank you. And I hate to cut you all short. I got to get back to work, but I wanted to join in and I had to tell my story so Mike can hear it. So that's the reason why I came on here to let Michael hear my little story, what I just did today. So basically now I'm going to say peace to you all and have a great day. And I'll talk to you all later.
All right.
Bye.
Hopefully we'll see you next week. Hopefully
Bye-bye.
we'll see you
We'll
next
talk to you-
week, Jennifer.
We'll talk to you tomorrow.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Well, hey, we appreciate Jennifer hopping on and sharing her story. I didn't know she had a time crunch. I'd have gotten to her sooner. But great job, Michael, with Jennifer. Boy, she's a ball of fire. Looking forward to all the things that she does.
Yeah, it's about it. Yeah, it's kind of crazy because with Jennifer and this other fella that came in today, this other guy's a construction guy, just lost his job. He's got 3 kids, and he did find another job, but that job is paying him $5 less than what he was making. And I got to, because I think this is so important for the group as we move along here. His name is Matthew, and I just want to share with the group here. He got so excited, and I told him to keep his job. But anyway, he got so excited, so I sent him the email, and today he's been doing his, taking a look, kind of doing what Jennifer's doing, taking a look at the product videos, doing their due diligence first, getting their banking in order. And I'm just walking them real slow, okay? Because we all know if you go too fast, that's not good. But it's but what I did is I actually called them up before they even joined. I says, and I actually was doing a video call with them, so I kind of caught them like this.
Yeah.
I said, I see that you're looking, for some information. Why are you looking? That's what I did with this gentleman today. I mean, he had no information of any kind. I wanted him to meet me. And because he was a construction person, I wanted to tell him my story, that I was a construction guy 26 years ago.
Mhm.
And so I had used the feel, felt, found, I know exactly where you're at, yada, yada, yada. His wife was in the store. He texted me back. He says, I can't begin. I just watched the video where you said, DM me. And I recently lost my job from construction and working for a temp while applying for other jobs. But truth may be told, I would like to work for myself. And so it goes on anyway, blah, blah, blah. And so after I got off a conference with him, he ran into the store and hugged his wife to tell her as to how excited he was. Now, she doesn't have a clue. That may change by midnight tonight. But he's excited. He's excited, And, I told him with today's economy, 7 out of 10 people are looking for something to do. And that is according to the Social Security and the Actuary Department. So I always tell people, for every 10 people that you're speaking to, believe in your mind, because of true information, that 7 out of those 10 people are looking for something. Whether they tell you they're not, 7 out of 10 are actually looking for something. So just engage with them,
Absolutely. Right now, I mean, let's face it, guys. Gas is upwards of $6 a gallon, and everything has gone up in price. People, their dollar's not going as far. Even though the dollar is strong around the world, it's not. It doesn't feel like that here. And so people are going to be always looking during these times for an additional source of income, more than they ever have been. So you're right on the money with that, Michael, and congratulations. And I think we're all going to be starting to do a little bit more reels, huh? What do you think, gang? Not a bad thing.
Hey, listen, let's not overlook what Dave is doing, because, that's what I did for 25 years, really, picking up the phone and here's what's happening. Here's where I'm at. And if I can help you out, give me a call. And I'm here to tell you, you do that enough and he's going to get a call, because every 3 months or so, everybody's cheese changes. Something happens in life. Okay. So
that's why you always have to revisit. That's right. You always have to go revisit people every 3 months, 6 months, whatever it is. Don't let too much time go by, and keep that relationship moving forward, because things do change for people all the time. And, one thing I can tell you about CTFO is and I've had this conversation with you guys before, we will always keep adding things to our story that will be worth another look for people that you've already approached, right? It will maybe handle another issue that something we had before didn't handle, and all of a sudden it wakes them up, or just something timing in their life has changed. And so all you have to do is just keep in touch and be there at the right time. But it's really about your consistency, your persistency, and your authority in the space with CTFO in the business that we're in. So keep that up and keep reaching out to people. You guys did a great job tonight. Appreciate everybody sharing the stories that we haven't got to yet. Apologize, but we are a little out of time here. So we'll see you on next Tuesday Night Live. Again, coming up at 9 p.m. Eastern, www.ctfowebinar.com for the corporate Zoom. Everybody, thanks for joining us on Tuesday Night Live here with the Biz Builders. Everybody have a great night. Bye-bye for now.
Thank you, Adam.
Thanks,
Have a
guys.
great night.
Good night.
Thank you.
Good night. Good night.
Good
Good night,
night.
everyone.